Today we're playing Frozen to the Bone by Brood Gaming. When you are lost, there is a moment you realize there is a before you are lost, an after and an after. This is the after. Move, enter space to continue, select continue, to open. Whoa, what the hell is happening here? What the hell is happening here? There will be skeletons, loud noises, bright lights, headphones recommended. I am wearing headphones. Surprise, surprise, I'm wearing headphones. Let me out, I'm drowning. Not now. Don't make this the end. The river had felt like dying. You can only sense life by the pain in your lungs as you choke in air. Something has you by the ankle, leaving you dragging in the air, water. And by some luck, face up. You are beyond cold, beyond freezing. You're a raging fire of glass and shards. The shore must be there, just right there. You could reach it. The fire will reach the shore. Out of the water, but still on fire. You must find something to warm up, anything. Search snow, yes. Found a stick. The wood seemed sleek with wet, no good for burning even if you could break it. I love the art style, it kind of reminds me of Frambo. It looks like a path is clearer behind these massive oak trees. Whoa! I saw something there. What the hell's that? Don't like it. Search snow, found a stick. Oh, I don't like it. Search snow, yes, found a stick. A circle of rocks covered in snow. It looks like an ancient fire pit. Cleared snow. Under the snow, you find a crumpled piece of paper. You despair, thinking it must be soaking wet, but it feels bone dry, as if no snow has ever warmed enough to melt around it. Dry as your lungs feel a cold that only burns. Looking closer, you realize there's text on the paper. It is a poem. You read through it slowly. You wonder if it's just the first part. So then, this was some old campsite, some person, some woman sat right here. Maybe that meant you were not far from town. Maybe you could be found. Maybe. You had to make it until morning. You could do that. You crumple the paper into a tighter ball and pile the sticks up around the paper. Find two good rocks, grip them tightly, and... rest by the fire, yes. You start by... you brush some snow off a rock next to the fire. As you go to sit down, a million thoughts race through your head. Some of them complete, most of them not. A dead body here in the dark woods. With you. Somebody had died out here. And maybe she had written the note. You stare into the empty black pits where the eyes used to blink and wonder what your skull might look like. Taking a deep breath, you clear away more of the snow. Enough to confirm it's just a skull. You feel overwhelmed but not disgusted. You feel sorry for her. Sorry she's lost out here with you. The heat from the fire seems to sit on the surface of your skin. It never touched the bones. Yet to make it to morning, then you would be both be getting out. Just to morning. There once was a girl who believed she could fly. She saw herself there soaring for the night sky. Over the fields she dipped and she twisted, knowing it could be hers if only she insisted. As she got older, she said there'll be dragons ahead. But the world told her no, to keep her dreams in her bed. It was not pretend, it was not obtuse. She knew that the world had magic gifts set loose. The fire's dying slowly. You warmed up a bit. It was time for it to look for more wood. The ice is cracking, perhaps from the heat of the fire. You lean against it, and the ice easily shatters. You should search a new area before you backtrack. It's so dark over here. The trees crowd close and thick. There must be some branches to be found with all these trees, and perhaps more bones. You found a stick. No! What the hell's that? I don't know what it wants. I don't know what it wants. There we go. She wants water. You found a stick. Ah, smack. Is it gone? Can only hope. You flinch in the cold touch of a bone. A hand of the same girl. It's not cold that makes you tremble as you reach again. It comes away from the ice in one piece, even though you can see it is made up of many, many smaller bones. Underneath the hand is another frozen piece of paper. You pick that up as well, hating yourself, knowing how you'll have to burn it too. What? What do you want? The dark trees and blinding snow drift swallow your voice like a greedy monster. Leave me alone! I don't know what it wants. I don't care. We need to find more sticks. You found a stick. Let me guess. Oh boy, how I would have not known. Nothing here. Nope. Yeah, we're going to need to return real soon. There's no point of us staying here. With shaking hands, you hold a scrap of paper to the embers, drinking in the words. Then you resolutely crumple it into a ball and into a ball and stack the sticks around it like a temple, a prayer for warmth. You blow softly on the embers and the paper lights. In the flicker of the fire, you've placed into the bones of her hand gently onto the snow. Now you wonder how parts of her got spread around the forest. When did she write the poem? How did she got lost in? Here, you flex your fingers, picturing each of the vintage bones that makes up you. We all are unidentifiable, frozen white bones under it all. Under all pain and all joy, good, bad, ugly, fair. We can all be lost, never to be found. You had to believe You would be found. You would not end up like her, end up with her. Out here alone. So when an idea is gently placed in her head, a ticket up north to the big man in red, of course she is certain he'll convince the whole lot. So she charges ahead without a second or third thought. Feeling magic and glee, she goes into the snow, ignoring the warnings, the signs, seeing only the glow. True north, she set off, knowing just where to head. Her footsteps crunch down a trail for the dead. When you find more, you slept for too long. The fire is but mere embers. You need more sticks. You need proper wood. You wonder about the forest that fell when you first came out of the water. It seemed cold and wet then, but everything was cold and wet. It was worth a try to see if there was anything you could pry off it to burn. Let's go this way, because we have been here, so our safest bet is continuing that way. Oh, I don't like how much stuff is moving around. I don't know what these entities are. Are they just like some kind of starry monsters guiding the stars? Or is it the spirit who actually claimed the girl's soul? And it's not me trying to rhyme. It's honestly what I'm wondering. Let's go across here. With a jolt, you realize the sound came from under your foot. Some about the forest feels less human. You know it's the same girl, the same lost dead person. A skull, you could see the person, a hand. You could imagine a human living life with those hands. But this was a rib, some spine. This was some animal's meal. You dare not leave this piece of her behind. That sound did not come from beneath your foot. I think the more we uncover her, the more likely we were to find her. And who actually killed her. Just a bet. Let's go across. Let me guess, you're gonna come out of nowhere. I'm prepared by this point because these monsters aren't nice at all. Let's continue. I feel like we must have passed away as well. Except we actually still remember her. Same thing. We're just walking and walking and walking. We haven't found anything to undig. I'm staying close to the water because I feel like the water is the best bet. Oh. Is it guarding that place? But why? Or did it disappear already? Ugh, what is that? No, I don't like it. Oh no, leave me alone. Why? I don't want to. Your heart beating so hard with the fear and fighting the cold. In flutters now, trembling in the time with your body as dark pulls in around with you. You clutch your chest, willing it to keep going. Just to the morning, you want to plead. Just to the morning. Did she find it, you may wonder? Did the girl, this girl could fly? Did she ride on her dragons nor follow the cold sky? She believed. And is that so wrong? Do you know what it is like to never hold what you long? The snow it covers, it drifts this way and that, bearing a girl with dreams too big for her heart. I will die here alone, bones frozen to the ground, and if magic is real with some grace, I will be found. The fire in you feels hotter now, from pins and needles and thorns and knives. Blood gurgles through frozen veins, crunchy and thick, it aches so bad, you wish it would stop trying to move. You realize the world is rocking softly, side to side a carriage, and somehow, someone has wrapped you in a warm, soft woolen blanket. Your heart works to produce enough heat to reflect back into you. The pile of her sits on the bins. There was a moment where she must have been must have known she was lost, when she knew the cold would consume her, leaving nothing behind. Oh, poor girl. I'm guessing it's because of her we got saved, although I still don't trust that weird thing that was following us. Why is she kissing us? It's just because she's happy that we're alive? I don't get it. Thank you. You had both been found. Oh, because she was happy that we found her. So her loved ones could actually know that she was gone. Okay. Roast into the Bone by Broody Gaming. Sorry if I kept lagging there because my head was aching because I was like wondering what was happening, but if I think too much my brain's gonna hurt and you're going to see that the video is like really crumbed up to the point that it's really short, and it's only because sometimes I have like a headache, a very bad headache, to the point that I don't actually notice that I'm supposed to be recording. And this also what it says, and I want to dedicate this one to my Aunt Chris, who fought cancer to the bitter end and left us during the development of this game. She passed around by family and love, lip cancer, and please check the description of the game for a link to St. Judge's Research Hospital. Thank you for playing. So generally, I actually was also really interested in the game because I was like, oh, this style looks different. And they thank for help playing. You're welcome. Although you don't have to thank me. I liked it. It's really twisted, but also lovely because I actually enjoyed it. But the thing is, I think there's multiple endings maybe to it. I loved it though. Good job, everyone. I mostly was lagged out half of it because I was wondering what's happening, but in the same time, I have to remember not to think too much into it. Because if I do, you're gonna hear me that I'm lagging, or either I'm going to shorten the video and you're gonna see that I actually shortened it. So I hope you enjoyed. And I'm planning to record a lot more often soon. And I'm gonna be posting probably 50 videos a day because I love posting so much. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you next